Hey there. Today we're going to do lesson 5.2, estimating products. The product is the solution to a multiplication problem. All right, here we go. So think about this for a moment. What is the purpose of estimation? Why do we estimate? Think you know? Well, if you were thinking so that we can get an answer that's close, that's the right answer. So we want to get a number that's close to what we're looking for. We don't need the exact answer. We want to make sure that we're kind of in that ballpark, right? So here's an I do. We're going to estimate the product. Say we're estimating the product. So 78, remember, when they don't tell you which place to round to, we're going to round to the greatest place value. So 78 is going to round up to 80. And 64 would round. Well, remember, we look to the right. The 4 is a little number, so the 6 is going to stay, and everything else becomes a 0. Now we can multiply, and this is now a multiplication problem we can do mentally. So 8 times 6 is 48. And why do you think I'm writing it all the way over here? I need to leave room for those placeholders, and there are 2 zeros, so I'm writing 2 zeros in my answer. Okay? All right. Let's is the estimate greater than or less than the actual product? Well, we rounded this one up and this one down. I don't know. It's going to be pretty close. It's going to be pretty close. We would have to solve this one to be 100% sure. All right. How about this one? 42 times 36. All right. We're going to 42. Is that going to round up to 50 or down to 40? Right. 42 is closer to 40, so we're going to round it down to 40. And how about 36? Should we put that up to 40 or down to 30? Well, 6 is a big number. Remember when we look to the right? So it looks at the 3 and it goes, hi-ya, and the 3 goes, whoop, and it jumps up. But really, because 36 is closer to 40 than it is to 30, if we were to look at it on a number line. So when we multiply, 4 times 4 is 16. And how many placeholder zeros do I need? 1, 2. So in my product, I'm going to write 1, 2 placeholder zeros. All right. Let's move. And again, we can't really tell on this one if the estimate is greater than or less than the actual product, because this one we rounded down and this one we rounded up. If we rounded both of them down, the estimate would be less. If we rounded both of them up, the estimate would be greater. You got it. All right. This is a we do. So take out your whiteboard. Let's do one together. So on your whiteboard, go ahead and write 73 times 65. 73 times 65. Go ahead and write that down. Now, first we're going to round that 73. So 73 is going to round to 70 or 80. Yeah, it's closer to 70. So we're going to round that to 70. How about 65? Oh, remember that 5 has the power. So the 5 is going to push the 6 up, and the 6 is going to jump to a 7. So here we end up with 70 times 70. 7 times 7 is 49. You got it. And I have 2 placeholder zeros that I need to put in here. All right. Erase your board. Let's do another one, I think. Let's see. All right. Here's another we do. On your board, go ahead and write 83 times 17. 83 times 17. Are you ready? Okay, so 83 is going to round. Is it going to round to 80 or 90? Right, it's closer to 80. Good job. All right, and 17, is that going to go up to 20 or is it going to go all the way down to 10? Yeah, it's closer to 20, so we're going to round it to 20. Well done. We're going to multiply. 8 times 2 is 16. 1, 2 zeros, so 2 placeholder zeros. My answer is 1,600. Nice. Good work, my friends. All right, here's a you do. You ready? I want you to write it on your board, solve the problem, come back when you're ready to see if you got it right. So hit pause, solve it, come back. All right, here we go. 27 rounds up to 30. 33 rounds down to 30. We multiply them. 3 times 3 is 9, and I have 2 placeholder zeros. So did you get 900? High five. Hope you didn't really hit your Chromebook because that would be bad. All right. How about this is another you do? So same thing. Write this on your whiteboard, hit pause, solve it, come back when you're ready to see if you got it right. Okay. 14 is going to round down to 10. 37 rounds up to 40. 4 times 1 is 4. And I have 1, 2 placeholder zeros. Whoa. 400 is my answer. Did you get it? Fist bump. Good job. All right. What's next? Another you do. You ready? Write this on your board, hit pause, solve it, come back, see if you got it right. All right, 92 rounds down to 90. 27 rounds up to 30. 9 times 3 is 27. I have 2 placeholder zeros. So my answer is 2,700. 1, 2, 3, comma. Remember, I don't have to put a comma when it's in the thousands place because I could also read this as 2,700. That would also be correct. All right. Take out your math book. Let's do this one together. This is page 286. Take out your math book, hit pause, come back when you're ready with your math book open. All right. So estimate. Circle whether the estimate is greater than or less than the actual product. So here we go. 57 is going to round up to 60 or down to 50? Yeah, it's going to round up to 60. Good job. So I'm writing 60 in that box. How about 25? Does that round up to 30 or down to 20? Well, remember, it's right in the middle, but that 5 has the power. So the 5 goes, yeah, and the 2 goes, whoop, and it pops up to a 3. So 3, so 30. Now I'm multiplying, I have 2 placeholder zeros, so I can put those in first if I want to. And 6 times 3, 18. Well done. Now, because I rounded, this one went up, and this one I also rounded up, is the estimate greater than or less than the actual product? Because we rounded both of them up, this estimate is going to be greater than the actual product. Okay? All right, friends, that's it for today. Head on back to Schoology, see what your assignment is. If you need help, you know to come back to the call. Actually, not today. We're not going to come back to the call today because this is an asynchronous math lesson. So if you need help, send me a message. I will help you. And make sure you do your exit ticket. Okay, have a wonderful rest of your day. Good luck, my friends. You are amazing.